Pi Network is deliberately delaying your KYC approvals and rewards even after launching Open Mainnet on February 20th, 2025 to prevent a catastrophic price crash that would destroy 6 years of work. Crypto analyst Dr. Altcoin just revealed that the Pi team won't unlock full functionality until Pi hits $10 per coin, and the reason will shock you. Right now, Pi is trading around 46 cents with a $4.7 billion market cap, making it the 32nd biggest cryptocurrency in the world. But here's the kicker. Even though Open Mainnet is live, if they approved everyone's KYC and released all rewards today, millions of frustrated pioneers would immediately sell, crashing the price to pennies and killing the project forever. Follow my Telegram and Facebook pages in the description for exclusive updates you won't find anywhere else. The Pi team isn't struggling, they're playing chess while everyone else plays checkers. They've built over 9,000 apps on their AI-powered app studio, with 30 already live on the Open Network, and they're strategically controlling KYC approvals to create the biggest wealth transfer in crypto history. So here's what's really happening now that Open Mainnet is live. You know how Pi launched on February 20th and everyone expected immediate KYC approvals and exchange listings? Well, that didn't happen, and most people are confused. But here's the thing. Since the Open Mainnet announcement, Pi Coin's price surged by 80%, reaching $92 within hours before settling back down. The Pi team watched that price spike and realized something crucial. They're not ready for the massive volatility that comes with unrestricted access. They've achieved over 9 million mainnet migrations and 14 million KYC verifications. But that still leaves millions of unverified pioneers sitting on rewards. Dr. Altcoin's analysis makes perfect sense when you look at it this way. The Open Mainnet phase removed the firewall that previously restricted external connectivity, unlocking major functionalities such as external wallet transfers, exchange listings, and real-world applications. But they're still controlling the flow of who gets access and when. Look, I've been in crypto for years and I've seen projects rush to full release only to completely collapse. The Pi team watched all of this happen and learned from it. They didn't just flip a switch on February 20th and call it done. They're managing the most complex cryptocurrency launch in history. Think about it. On June 26, 2025, the Pi market capitalization was $4.735 billion, making it the 32nd biggest cryptocurrency. That's massive success, but it also means there's massive responsibility. They're not just dealing with a few thousand early adopters anymore, they're managing a multi-billion-dollar economy. The grace period was extended multiple times, and I know some of you are frustrated about that. But here's what most people don't understand. They're using this time to stress test the network with real users, real transactions, and real applications. Better to find problems now than after everyone's money is at risk. The project's app has surpassed 100 million downloads, gaining significant traction in Asian countries like South Korea. This isn't a small experiment anymore. It's a global phenomenon that needs to be handled carefully. Now that Open Mainnet is live, the opportunities are incredible for those who understand what's happening. The AI App Studio isn't just some tech demo, it's a real business ecosystem where people are building actual applications and creating real value. I've been exploring some of these apps since the launch, and honestly, some of them are incredible. We're watching the birth of a new digital economy, and the people who are building in it now are going to be the ones who benefit the most as Pi continues to grow. But here's the key insight from Dr. Altcoin's analysis. The team is still targeting that $10 price point before they fully open the floodgates. Price predictions suggest Pi Network could achieve significant milestones, with some forecasts indicating the Pi price may trade between $500 and $520 in 2025. The pioneers who completed their KYC and migrated to Mainnet aren't just securing their coins, they're positioning themselves for what could be the biggest wealth transfer in crypto history. Pi Network launched its Open Mainnet, driving optimism, but the real gains will come to those who stay patient through the controlled release phase. While everyone else is complaining about KYC delays, smart pioneers are taking action. The Open Mainnet launch has created opportunities that most people are completely missing. You can now build applications, create Pi-based businesses, and position yourself as a leader in the Pi ecosystem. I've been talking to pioneers all over the world, and the ones who are actively building on the platform aren't worried about KYC delays. They're excited about what's coming. They understand that this controlled release is protecting their investment while building real sustainable value. The developers are being strategic about exchange listings too. Rather than rushing to get listed on every exchange possible, they're choosing quality partners who understand the long-term vision. This isn't about quick pumps and dumps, it's about building lasting value. After researching this for weeks and watching the post-launch developments, I believe we're witnessing the most sophisticated cryptocurrency launch in history. The open mainnet isn't just a technical milestone, it's the beginning of a carefully orchestrated economic transformation. The developers hope that favorable market conditions such as a crypto bull run will coincide with the full launch to boost the Pi coin price. They're timing everything perfectly, and if you're still here after 6 years of development, after the open mainnet launch, after all the delays, you're exactly the type of pioneer they want in their ecosystem. The selective KYC approvals are not just about slowing things down, they're about protecting the network's integrity. By carefully choosing who gets approved and when, Pi Network can avoid flooding the market with tokens and triggering a massive sell-off. This strategy helps prevent instability and gives time for the economy within the ecosystem to mature naturally. It also ensures that only serious, engaged users become part of the active network. The controlled mainnet access follows the same logic. Instead of rushing to open everything at once, the team is rolling out features in stages. This phased approach gives developers time to build useful applications, allows users to understand how to engage with the ecosystem properly, and helps the network grow in a healthy, sustainable way. It's not about exclusion. It's about preparing the system and the community for long-term success. And then there's the focus on strategic app development. With thousands of apps already built and many starting to go live, Pi Network is creating real use cases before the full launch. That's rare in the crypto space. Most projects launch first and scramble to build utility later, but here they're doing it the other way around. The team wants pioneers who believe in the bigger picture, people who are in it for what Pi can become, not just what they can cash out today. If this video helped you understand Pi Network's post-launch strategy, please hit that like button. It really helps me reach more pioneers who need to hear this message. And I want to hear from you. Drop a comment and tell me what you think about the controlled release strategy. Are you frustrated with the delays or do you see the bigger picture? Make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications because I'm going to keep bringing you insider analysis as Pi continues to evolve. The open mainnet launch was just the beginning and you don't want to miss what's coming next. And seriously, join our community on Telegram and Facebook. The links are in the description. We're building something special there, and I want you to be part of it. Pi Network's transformation is happening right now. The question is, are you ready to see it through to the $10 target and beyond?